These are the dogs available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Friday, December the 14th. This is Zoe, who is a 6-month-old puppy. She's going to get a little bigger, and she weighs 40 pounds. Expect her to be around 70 pounds when she's done growing. Up next is Barney. Barney is a 1.5-year-old, 48-pound, probably Beagle mix. He is an easy dog to walk on a leash. This is 1-year-old Teddy, who's got a lot of energy. He needs a lot of toys because of that. Frisbees, tennis balls, you name it. He weighs 48 pounds. And adoptions are $40 here at the shelter, and we will be open for adoptions on Saturday, which will be tomorrow, the 15th, from 9 to noon. This is Max. Max is an easy-to-walk dog who is 1.5 years old, weighs around 50 pounds. He can stand to gain just a little bit of weight. We want to thank our friends at SPCA for coming out and picking up a few dogs and helping us out. This is a Dobie mix named Roxy, and Roxy is 1.5 years old. She's a pretty girl who weighs 36 pounds, so she's not going to get any bigger. Well, Ezra finally got his cone off of his head because that collar was to protect him because he kept chewing on his incision after he got neutered. Ezra is 2.5 and weighs 54 pounds. He is just a really nice dog. He walks pretty well on a leash and knows the basic command of sit. Up next is a dog named Zoe, and she needs a new best friend because her old best friend got adopted. She is 1 year old and weighs 43 pounds. Needs a little work on some basic commands, but otherwise is a very playful and affectionate dog. Well, the old girl Jasmine is taking a nap. This dog loves the pool and tennis balls. You wouldn't think that she was 9 years old, but she is pretty well trained. She knows some basic commands, walks well on a leash. Jasmine weighs 48 pounds, but we won't wake her up. She's had a busy day. This is Mary, as in Merry Christmas. This is a 3-year-old who weighs 47 pounds. A really pretty girl. Her pattern is just gorgeous, but she is just shy, hiding out behind her water bowl. Lizzie's not shy, though. Lizzie is 3 years old and 30 pounds. She's not going to get any bigger, but she's a medium energy level dog. One that needs a lot of playtime. She would enjoy a fenced-in backyard where she could run and play. Well, this 8-month-old is named Cowley, and how can you resist Cowley? Look at that face, look at that pose. She's perfect. 8 months old and 45 pounds. And this is Marty. Marty knows a little basic commands like sit and shake and lay down. Likes to play with other dogs, and a medium energy level dog. Appears to be at least partially house trained. He's great all around, and he weighs about 50 pounds. Up next is Chrissy. Chrissy is a 1-year-old, medium energy level dog that's not been with us very long. It's one of our newer dogs. This dog weighs 43 pounds. And you can tell just by looking that Harley knows how to sit on command. And how do you know? Because he's kind of pudgy. This 6-year-old will sit and sit and sit again to get all the treats he can, because he really likes his treats. He's 35 pounds and was given up by his owner because the owner's daughter was allergic to dogs. And this English Coonhound is Maggie. She's 8 years old and she weighs 60 pounds. She's easy to walk on a leash, but really is a lap dog. This is a pretty dog. His name is Patches, and he is a year old. Patches knows how to sit on command and weighs 60 pounds. He is always asking to come outside and play. And after he plays, he likes to come in and sit down on the couch and watch a movie with you. Well, looks like Marley's going to be with us until the end of the year at least. Marley is almost 2 years old and knows the basic command of sit. Also knows how to play fetch. But he's hard to see in his cage, and because of that, people just pass him by. He's really a nice dog. He weighs 50 pounds. Zeke here is a high-energy dog, although you couldn't tell from the video. Zeke is 3 years old and 38 pounds. Loves tennis balls and knows the basic command of sit. This 1-year-old is named Jude, and Jude is 50 pounds. Hasn't been with us very long, but we do know that Jude is pretty easy on a leash, loves toys and treats, and knows the basic command of sit. This is a puppy. This is a 5-month-old puppy. So, you'll need a lot of toys to chew on. This dog weighs 32 pounds and will probably be a 50-pound dog, maybe even 60 pounds, when she's done growing. Up next is Dominic. Dominic's a little hard to see back there in the back of his pen, but he's 5 years old. He weighs 50 pounds and he's got a medium energy level. He knows the basic command of sit, but he's pretty easy to walk on a leash. And we've got just 2 more dogs to show you on our back row. One is a dog that used to be shy but really opened up. This is Holly, who's 3 years old and really easy to walk on a leash. She weighs 48 pounds. And lastly is a little girl puppy. She is a Rottie mix who is 8 weeks old and currently weighs 6 pounds. I'm pretty sure she's going to be adopted right when the shelter opens Saturday morning. She is a beautiful little girl. Well, that's all of the dogs available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Friday, December the 14th. All the dogs in our video today will be available for adoption, if they don't get adopted on Saturday, on Monday. We hope that you come and adopt one of our homeless pets soon.